How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this special off Thursday edition of Two Severed Heads. I am your host, the Metal Mennonite, Krampus's little helper, Steve Lambert, aka the Well Wing Nut. And with me is he, as every week, back from the dead. He was down with the sickness for a bit there. And he's back. So welcome back to the show, Metal Steve.
Thanks, buddy.
Metal McGinnis.
Good to be back.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm there. I'm getting there. I'm kind of the ghost of Christmas Eve right now.
Well, we're glad you're still amongst the living and back with us. So, yeah, 2023, man. We said this, I think, last year, this same time. 2022 was such a great year for horror movies. It was almost a renaissance in just fantastic horror movies. And that trend continued, for me anyways, in 2023.
Oh, totally. Like 2022 is a feast for the eyes. And I thought, is it gonna trail off in 2023? And it didn't. It got stronger.
Yeah, no, there were some great movies. We want to hear about yours. Tell us what your favorite horror movies of 2023 were. Maybe some stinkers too, because we've got some stinkers that we watched this year, and then later on we got the horror news of the week, which we do every week, and there's lots to talk about there. So stick around for that, and let's get started, man, because we got some movies to go through here.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
I tried to go mostly chronological here. One of the first movies I watched in 2023 was Megan.
Yes.
Horror movie. I mean, it's as much a horror movie as Chucky is, I guess. I mean, Chucky is a little more brutal as far as the killing. But what did you think of Megan?
I thought it was fresh, like you. Is it a horror movie? More of a sci-fi robot gone nuts. Yeah, it was pretty good though.
Yeah, I liked it, and we already know we're getting a sequel, so
yeah,
the hilarity will ensue with Megan. Yeah, I can't remember what I rated it, but it was okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'd watch it again.
I'll watch the sequel for sure.
Yeah.
If you know me, if you watch this show, if you watch that other show that I do there, you know that I am a huge Cronenberg fan. So when I heard his kid was dipping his toe into the arena and coming out with one of his first movies, I thought, wow, he's got big shoes to fill, unless he's going like a completely different direction, which he did not. And his mind is as brilliantly fucked up as his father's, because Infinity Pool was fantastic.
Oh my God. That was crazy.
It was so twisted.
Man, I know. I can't say anything because it'll give it away to people, but holy crap. Like some points you're just like, oh, wow, this is happening.
Yeah, it was interesting to say the least.
Wow.
And a mindfuck to boot.
Yeah, big time. And it talks about humans like morality issues too. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap.
Yeah, no, I definitely am an instant fan of young Cronenberg there. So looking forward.
Big time. I expect big things from him.
Yeah. This next one. Megan. Sorry, Megan's holding at 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
That's pretty impressive.
That's good.
Yeah. This movie. And Alexander Skarsgård, Mia Goth, like.
Oh yeah, Mia Goth. Wow.
In Infinity Pool, yeah.
Like, to me, she can do no wrong.
Yeah, Mia Goth. She's the it girl right now for sure. In the world of horror for sure.
Yeah.
This next one come to us from Kyle Edward Ball from Edmonton, Alberta. This was a very, very small released movie. It ended up catching a lot of buzz, got a little bit of a re-release. He made this movie for $15,000, and it did 2.1 at the box office. So not bad.
That's a really good return.
Yeah. It was a limited release in 2022. We got it January 13th of 2023. It's 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. There was a lot I liked about this movie, and I thought it was very fresh.
Yeah.
A lot of new things were brought to the table that hadn't really been done in horror. And I thought the ending wasn't so great for me, at least for the payoff of how good I thought the movie was, but
Yeah, I found it a bit of a slow burn.
it was.
Yeah. Oh, talk
Yeah,
about the toy that we all had is now terrifying.
right? I had one of these.
Same.
Yeah, I watched this movie by myself, and I went full lights out.
Oh, really?
It was during the day. It was during my layoff last year, and I blacked out the windows, and because it had that total, dark. And it was, like I said, it had a really great feel, very innovative, and I expect great things out of Kyle Edward Ball. I know he's been shopped around to a few studios already with
Oh, wow.
new script of his. So
Good for him. That's awesome.
yeah, we'd love to hear stories like that.
Definitely.
Moving on, M. Night Shyamalan. I think we talk about it whenever we talk about him. He's one of those guys, I think either you love or hate his movies individually, or you're just not a fan.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that's liked his catalog across the board.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think you could.
Yeah.
Because there for a long while, he was 50-50 with movies.
Yeah. I'd say probably pretty close for me too.
Yeah.
This one I really enjoyed.
Same. I really like this one.
I don't want to give away the end. I want to talk about the ending, but I don't want to give away the ending for anyone who hasn't seen it, because obviously, M. Night Shyamalan known for his twists at the end of movies.
Yeah.
And, I thought this was a good one.
This one is probably one of his best,
Yeah.
I would say.
Despite Dave Bautista being in it and being the lead. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. Come on the show.
That's it. He's not going to do the show now.
No, he's greatly improved as an actor.
Oh, God, yeah. I thought he was very believable.
Yeah.
And I actually felt for him when he was portraying his part.
Yeah. No, it was not a great position to be in, for sure.
No. Yeah, that was
great performances all around in that one.
Yeah, from everyone, eh?
And I can't remember if we had the title or not. I know we talked about this a while back. His next movie is going to be taking place during a music festival.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, boy. Yikes. Like Woodstock 99 type thing or what?
Right, yeah. Everybody's got E. coli from the water. Pink eye and everything else. You know what you get pink eye from? Poo, blood, and honey.
Blood and honey.
That was a fantastic unplanned segue.
That was nice. Well played.
Poo, Blood, and Honey, starring Craig David Dowsett from Reyes Frake Waterfield, who is a mind behind many movies coming at us soon, including Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, Bambi the Reckoning, and Easter Bunny Massacre, The Bloody Trail.
No way.
Yeah, he is about to ruin all of our childhoods.
Good for him.
Sorry, go ahead, Steve.
I really like the mask design for Piglet in this one too.
Yeah, and we showed last week, or maybe the week before. They put as much into the new Pooh design, the look, as they did the entire last movie.
That new mask design looks great.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a vast improvement for sure. But Piglet was great.
Oh yeah, wasn't that awesome?
Yeah. 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not doing well.
Whoa.
But I mean, this was Winnie the Pooh, a horror movie. I mean, very small budget. I think they were kind of testing the waters on this one. So we know that part 2 is coming out in 2024. So I expect much bigger things from the second one.
We might get like 6% on that one.
Right. Well, that's double. So, this is one I know you and I both really enjoyed, and I personally, I had very low expectations for this movie.
Oh yeah. I really like this one.
Yeah, it was a really it was a remake of the original, but it was
Yeah.
updated.
Yeah. With the GMOs and everything like that.
Yeah.
And the only
Uh,
the only downfall I had was a bit shaky animation with the creature. I wish it was more practical.
yes, yeah. The corn monster at the end was a little suspect for sure, but that aside, I thought it was a fantastic movie.
It
Uh,
was definitely, yeah.
Elena Kampouris and Kate Moyer, young Canadian actress who played Eden. Only 12% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm actually pretty shocked about that one.
right.
Wow.
I had this movie pretty high, I think, as far as
Yeah.
enjoyment. Like I thought it was really good.
Yeah. Fresh story. It was really, and everyone pulled it off. Like Eden was scary as hell.
Yeah, yeah, no, she was good. Great performance from that young actress for sure. Scream 6. I didn't have big hopes for Scream 5 or Scream. It was 5. Just call it Scream 5. But I liked it. I really liked it.
Same.
Scream 6. Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
it was okay.
It was good. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
There's really no super memorable moments.
No, nothing really fresh for sure. We know that Jenna Ortega will not return for part 7. The only returnees I think we had in this one was Hayden Panettiere was back to reprise her role. Everyone thought she had died because she was like basically gutted.
Yeah.
And Courtney Cox, of course, as Gail Weathers. Gail Swallows. Sorry.
That corner store scene was great though with the shotgun because you don't see slashers with guns. Like that was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty good. This is one you turned me on to, and I still don't know how I feel about this movie. It's one of those ones that was really hard to process. Not as hard to process as Malignant, which I'm still dealing with. I think.
That one kind of. Oh man, yeah.
What did you think of Malum?
It was definitely not a feel-good movie in the least.
That's an understatement.
You left feeling worse than you did going in. It's kind of, you know what it reminded me of? The Void and like just pure darkness turned up to 11. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, it was definitely dark.
Dark. What do you think?
Yeah, it was definitely a little slow for me.
Yeah, for sure.
But it definitely worked for the movie. I think I watched it over 2 parts, which didn't help.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a one sitting movie, so you stay in that zone, that mindset. But no, it was good for sure.
Yeah, very dark.
Everyone else seems to agree as it's 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
really,
yeah,
wow, well, that's good.
I know we talked about this, but I can't remember if you said you saw this one or not. And this is one I didn't expect to go see because it's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of done with these kind of movies. Even though I really enjoyed another one that came out later this year that we're going to talk about soon. But I saw The Pope's Exorcist as a double feature with something else at the drive-in this summer. And I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
Yeah.
A couple weeks after it came out. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. People really kind of dumped on it, but I liked it.
No, it was good. It was really freaky for sure.
Now, how much it's based after the true actual Pope they made it after, who knows? But wow, that gave it the creep factor, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Especially her. Like when she was doing that voice and everything, talking to him. Oh my God, that was.
It was really good. I don't think. Well, there's definitely a few movies this year that came out that had high expectations, and I think this was the real first movie to come out this year that had a really high bar.
Oh yeah.
Alyssa Sutherland, Lily Sullivan, and Morgan Davies, Evil Dead Rise. I absolutely loved it.
Same.
I know from some classic Evil Dead fans, their argument was it didn't feel like an Evil Dead movie, and I can understand that, but it's never gonna. Any movies going forward in this franchise aren't going to feel like a classic Evil Dead movie without Bruce Campbell. We have to abandon that campiness, that over the top. This was a serious horror movie with the premise of Evil Dead,
and it was rough, eh? Like
twisted.
Yeah. That was brutal.
Parking garage scene at the end.
Oh my god, that was. I didn't see that coming.
Right?
It reminded me kind of The Thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Without giving too much away, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to say what happens, but holy crap!
No, that was that was out of left field.
That was crazy.
Yeah. No, I highly enjoyed Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, same here. It was awesome.
They said they were probably going to go forward with movies. Basically, this is going to be a franchise based around the book, and it's
nice.
Wherever it pops up from time to time, right? So I like that.
I think that's a good idea because it can be anywhere. It could be in Siberia. You know what I mean? It could just pop up anywhere. We can see their point of view.
Yeah,
I like that.
We mentioned Becky earlier. Joel McHale was in the first Becky, which was a really good movie. Wrath of Becky, also starring Lulu Wilson and Sean William Scott.
Yep.
First one we dealt with the Nazis. With Kevin James playing one of the Nazis, which he was really good at because I never considered Kevin James that strong an actor.
No, I didn't even like Kevin James, and then I saw that I'm like, he can actually act. Like, this is cool.
Yeah, it was good. This one I mentioned Lulu Wilson, Sean William Scott playing one of the Proud Boys, or Proud Boy-esque characters.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say they weren't the Proud Boys, but and also playing one of them was our buddy Courtney Gaines.
That's right. We didn't figure that out till the 2 weeks after we had him on. That's awesome. I want that dog too. Is it Bull Mastiff?
Yes,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that dog.
Yeah, I think they got a winner with this franchise. It's good to see. I mean, the older she gets, the more it's going to kind of lose that original feel because she was so young and she was this. It was almost like a Home Alone horror movie.
Where she's using like rulers to kill guys and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, man.
But I think we could take this one more maybe.
Yeah, we could. You could wait like 10 years and then she has a kid. And her kid becomes like the badass.
Yeah, I like it. What do we got next here? Oh man, this is one me and Amber went and saw, and she was out. I think about 25 minutes in. I'm gonna say she was out. She was done.
Ooh yeah.
Boogeyman, I think for me is probably the movie of the year for me.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, I remember my take on it that night when I came home, and I didn't want to read anything about this one going into it. And then I came home and I immediately went on Google and started reading stories about it, and the interviews with the director. And one of the first ones I read, the director, I don't have his name in front of me. I apologize. I do. Rob Savage, based on a short story by Stephen King. He said that he wanted it to have that 70s movie feel, and he wanted to grab the viewer right away and create tension and just hold you there the entire movie. And I was just like, done.
He got it. Yeah.
Nailed it.
He definitely got it.
No,
that opening scene where the guy was panicking about his family dying and stuff and everything. I'm like, oh man, this is not going well.
No, I had a very, very unsettling feeling that entire movie, and like I
Same,
said, if that's what he was going for, he nailed it, man.
big time.
Yeah, yeah, great movie. 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. Another one I'm
Is that
very
it?
surprised by.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
and
seems pretty low.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, box office wise. I'm pretty sure it made money, but I don't think it did extremely well.
Really?
Yeah, which is
Wow,
disappointing.
I'm really sad about that. Like, because that was such a good one.
It might have been a marketing thing because I don't really remember seeing this movie marketed very well.
No, all I remember is the girl with the little glowing orb in the commercial, and
Right.
then it would roll back to her, and then that would be it. So people were kind of like, "Well, what's going on here?"
Yeah. It's one of those things that I think everyone can relate to. Not everyone's afraid of monsters. Not everyone's afraid of ghosts. Not everyone's afraid of this or that. But everyone had their version of the boogeyman growing up.
Oh yeah,
Your feet had to be on the bed. If the blankets were covering them, you were cool. There was
exactly.
lots of doors had to be shut.
I had my grandma's basement, super old house, dirt floor basement. The door was actually the floor, so you'd walk into her pantry and lift up the door and latch it. Okay, and the stairwell went down like a ladder, so you'd go down there. I forget why you'd even have to go down there, but then you had to like go to the middle of the room to click this light bulb on.
Oh,
And
jeez.
so before you went up those stairs, you had to click it off, and then I'd run my ass off for those stairs to go up those stairs. And I was sure something was going to grab me every time.
Yeah, my parents' basement stairs also didn't have. You would have had the ability to be under the stairs and
Oh
reach
God.
through, right? So it was like,
Oh man, that's brutal.
yeah, that
You just wait for
sucked.
that cold hand to come through and grab your ankle.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, it's not good. This is one I wanted to try and watch this week, and I don't know how I didn't find the time to do it, but this is one I started to read a lot about, and it actually had a lot of really good reviews, despite only being 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it was a Netflix release, Australian horror movie, Run Rabbit Run.
Whoa. No, I don't know this one.
Yeah, yeah, this is one I'm definitely going to have to watch in the near future. I was hoping to watch it this week to have an opinion on it, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
gotta see
I've
that.
been reading a lot of good things about it. So
Oh damn. Okay, I gotta catch that.
yeah.
Hmm.
This is one I didn't see. I think I asked you if you had seen it yet. You said you also hadn't seen it.
Yeah, still haven't seen it.
Yeah, but you're a fan of this franchise.
Big time.
Yeah,
Love this franchise.
yeah.
Which kind of makes me wonder why I haven't seen it. Like, I don't know what I've been doing. Man, I gotta see this thing.
Yeah, no, definitely look forward to your opinion on that one.
Yeah.
This is one you watched. You threw it my way. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but it's based. This is based on. It's a Dracula adaptation of The Captain's Log, which is a chapter of the 1987 or 1897 novel of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh yes. I enjoyed this one. The design, like practical makeup effects and everything of the Dracula in this one is awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He wasn't like the Euro trash, like blah blah, like you know what I mean? This thing would like rip your throat out. It was brutal.
Nice. Yeah, I remember watching the trailer after you had suggested to me, and it definitely looks great. The cinematography and, as you said, the practical look of the movie looked really good. Just trying to see if I missed
I
anything.
heard fans like moviegoers did not flock to see this.
No, yeah, like I said, I don't even remember hearing about it until you mentioned it.
Yeah, it seems like no one knew about it.
Yeah. A movie that no one knew about, and probably still no one really knows about, unless you watch this show and you've heard me talk about it, because it was. Oh shit! Where did my picture just go? There it is.
Oh my god.
Slaughterhouse.
Oh my
If you've seen like Zombievers or I think there's one with squirrels. It's just it's
yes,
one of those stupid horror movies that they're just fun.
that is awesome.
This one, it's as stupid as the premise as you can imagine. It's a girl that ends up, I think she's running for head of her sorority house or something like that, and she ends up finding this sloth, and it kind of gains a little bit of gives her a little bit of cred and some social media fame, and then people start dying.
I love the look of the sloth. Like, look at that thing.
It was such a fun movie, man. I really, really enjoyed it, despite how stupid it was.
Oh man, that's so brutal.
Yeah. One that was definitely a little more serious than Slaughterhouse. I had to do my catching up. I never saw. I think she made her appearance in maybe The Conjuring. I know it was one of those. But even though I didn't see that, I went back. I watched the first Nun, and then I watched the second Nun, not knowing Nun 2 was a prequel. So I guess I didn't really need to do that. But I did watch the Nun 2, and it was really cool that Taissa from Farmiga. Is that how you say her
Yes.
last name? Farmiga, yeah. The younger sibling of Vera, who played, I can't remember her character's name in The Conjuring, but she plays
Lorraine Warren. Lorraine Warren is her
right.
character's
Thank
name.
you. She plays a young her going back to 1956 in this one.
Yes.
What
That's
did you?
really cool, eh?
Yeah. What did you think of the Nun 2?
You know what? I liked it better than the first one.
It was definitely better than the first one. My
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I thought the story was better. Everything just seemed better. The first
Super
Nun just seemed kind of rushed or something.
Yeah. Yeah. This one was super creepy.
Yeah. and the actor who plays the nun, man, she knocks it out of the park.
Definitely. Yeah. No, definitely not someone I would want to meet in a dark alley.
Ooh, no, Valak. Oh man.
Or a forest or anything like that. Because that forest scene was terrifying.
Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is one of the most widely talked about horror movies of the year. It's holding at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Sophia Wilde. This movie was made for $4.5 million. It made $92 million for A24, who is just killing it right now with the stuff they're putting out.
Oh yeah, talk
to me. Basically, it's basically like a monkey paw type situation here. Only, it didn't end well. I don't remember the monkey paw story ending well either, but
no, the monkey paw. You usually get a few good wishes, and then something really bad happens to you. But this one, just
you gotta be
nothing.
careful. You gotta be careful with the wording.
Exactly.
What was your take on Talk to Me? Because I know you watched this one before me. You're the one that turned me on to it.
I really liked it. I think A24 is just crushing it.
Yeah, there was a lot of hard to watch scenes in this.
Like right from the beginning, like right from the first 5 minutes, I was like, "Holy crap!" Yeah, it was wow.
The cringe factor was definitely high.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is definitely not a feel good movie.
No.
Oh man,
not at all. No, and there was a lot of dark shit this year.
Yes, there was. People went to some dark places.
Talking about prequels, we mentioned The Nun going back and being a prequel, The Nun 2, sorry. This is one that was a prequel. Obviously, Tobin Bell's character no longer with us, Jigsaw, so we had to create a story where it was, going back to the beginning. And I think I keep saying this. I'm just like, all right, another Saw movie. I don't have high expectations for this, but I keep liking them.
Same. This one was really good.
Yeah. So basically, not much of a spoiler. Obviously, we all know Jigsaw was sick. This was him going to South America to try and find paying for like a miracle cure, and ends up being a scam. And I'm sure you can imagine what happens to people that fuck with Jigsaw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ron Kramer was not happy.
He was particularly angry with those people. Oh,
and
man.
Shawnee Smith back for this one as well.
That's so good.
As the assistant. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. We have some strong news in our horror news of the week coming up related to this and its future, so stick around for that. We're going to talk about a movie that's coming out next year that I think has the highest expectations of any horror movie in history. Definitely the highest expectations of 2024. You thought Evil Dead Rise had high expectations. This year, that movie was The Exorcist Believer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're talking about a movie that on most lists, in most horror fans' opinions, is the top of the heap.
Yes. Probably everyone's top 5 scary movie.
Yeah, it's undeniable the terrifying, situation and just the fantastic acting by everyone involved. My one beef with The Exorcist, the original, has always been it was too long.
You think so?
To me, there was some. It should have been. They should have had about 25 minutes cut out of that movie.
Wow.
In the beginning.
Yeah, like the whole exhuming the. Yeah, like when they were doing the archaeological dig and all that, like right at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, very slow to start.
Oh, it definitely was.
But fantastic nonetheless. I didn't really have any expectations for this movie. Then I remember watching the trailer and thinking, meh. But it was good.
Yes, it was. It was a bit of a slow burn. Good. The first 40 minutes was pretty slow burn, but it turned out really good.
Yeah. And a couple young performances in there. Olivia O'Neill and Lydia Jewett playing the two young ladies in this movie. Ellen Burstyn returns.
That was so cool.
22% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the critics just raped this movie when it came out.
Oh, man.
And I almost wasn't even going to watch it after it, but I thought, no, fuck the critics, because I usually don't agree with them, and I don't agree with them. I thought it was a really good movie.
No, me neither. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't dump all over the first one.
Yeah, and it's part of a planned trilogy, so.
Oh, really?
I don't know where this leaves it. I'm not sure about the profit margin on this one. I think it made money, but 22%, not great. So we'll see. Yeah, this one I didn't really hear about. Yeah, this one I didn't really hear about until it was basically out. I've always enjoyed the franchise. I love the premise. It's a super creepy premise. The first movie was absolutely fantastic. And I thought, cool, prequel. This could be good. I really like the idea of this.
Oh man!
But it just didn't do it for me.
Me neither. I had so many. I didn't know much going into this, and I thought we were going into a different storyline. And yeah, it just, man, with all the stories they could have they did this one.
Yeah. It takes place shortly after the Vietnam War. David Duchovny's in this, a couple other newcomers, but yeah, it just wasn't great for me.
Duchovny needs to pick better scripts. Like, I want him to be a bigger actor, but he keeps picking shitty scripts.
Yeah, like I never watched. I wasn't an X-Files fan.
Really?
I know Amber watched X-Files, but I never even saw 3 consecutive seconds of Californication until year and a half ago, I'm going to say. And then I binged the entire show. It was so good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was hardcore X-Files, like, nut. And I even watch them now when I'm drawing. I'll throw them on. And I'm always like, man, every time you pick a movie, it is not good. He needs a better agent.
Yeah. And Rob Lowe's character in the last couple seasons of Californication. Oh my God. I fucking love Rob Lowe so much. He's such a nut bar. What do we got next year? This is a movie I think obviously, very being independent, probably flew out under a lot of people's radar. If you watch this show, hopefully you saw our interview with Teresa Navratova. I've been practicing that. Night Siren was just so good.
It was something else. Like, I love this movie. This is storytelling at its finest.
Yeah. This was a Slovakian film, director Teresa Navratova. She came on our show to talk about and promote this movie. And it was just one of those movies where it just had that eerie feel the entire movie. And, the landscape became one of the characters, and it was just so unsettling.
It was 100%. I totally agree. Like, you felt wet the whole time watching this because it was just brutal. Yeah. And then that ending, man. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts very strong, ends very strong. Definitely looking forward to this young lady's career. So,
yeah, that was a very good movie.
Yeah. This is one I haven't seen this. I know you're a fan of the franchise. I think there's a few of these already. I haven't seen any of these yet, so I'm going to let you talk about this one. And if you haven't seen this one, maybe just talk about the franchise here.
What do you think? Nice.
What do you think of these movies?
You know what? Okay. The first one hooked me. The second one was good. When they start getting around 3 and all that, they're starting to run out of steam. But this one was actually really good.
Yeah.
It had some original ideas to it, and I really enjoyed it. I like the VHS franchise.
So more good than bad.
Yes. Yeah, there was what was the last one that was kind of was it like 99 or something like that? It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But this one definitely is kind of a big sorry for that one.
Well, that's good.
I do like the VHS series. Right. Have you seen any of them?
I haven't seen any of these yet.
Oh wow! I envy your eyes. Then, like, you're in for a ride, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it one of these days.
Especially that first one.
Whew. I have another week off at least for sure, still for work. So maybe I'll try and get to these.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, you will very much enjoy it.
This one came out in November. I just finally saw it last week. I watched it again since I was talking to Steve about it, just how fantastic it was. Eli Roth, Thanksgiving. Oh my God. I give thanks for Eli Roth. This movie was so fun.
I still have to see this, and now I'm really dying to see it since you've been telling me about it.
Yeah, I'm in love with this movie for sure. Patrick Dempsey's in this. Part of it was actually filmed in Port Perry, Ontario.
Really?
And other parts of Ontario. Yeah, I think the parade scene was in Port Perry, and there was a couple other small towns in Ontario where it was filmed as well. We know that a sequel is coming, and it did well. It's 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was made for $15 million. It made $45 million. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Great practical effects, some fantastic kill scenes.
Eli doesn't. He never holds back on the gore, eh?
No, I could not love this movie anymore.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, it was so good.
Nice.
One that I definitely wanted to watch just because 'tis the season, and I want to have a take on it. Didn't really have high expectations for it, but I walked away really, really enjoying It's a Wonderful Knife. It's exactly what you think it is. It's a horror version of It's a Wonderful Life. One of the main characters wishes she was never born, wakes up to a town that is slightly different because of her non-existence. Stars Joel McHale, Justin Long, Jane Woodop playing the George Bailey type character, and Catherine Isabella from Ginger Snaps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
yeah, fellow Canuckle.
That's great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, man. It was just really good. Some good kill scenes. It was just a lot of fun. And I mentioned Justin Long. His character is such a douchebag.
Oh man,
You know, if it's a horror movie with Justin Long, you know it's going to be good.
it's gonna end bad for him typically.
Yeah. So that's our list of 2023 horror movies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw most of these, and if you didn't, well, now you have a reference list of movies you need to get out there and see.
Exactly. Go watch them.
Yeah. We're gonna get to the news in a second here, but first, do they have you on a security camera? Did you sign a confession? Are there multiple witnesses? None of that matters. Give Lobster Shark a call. They are waiting to talk to you.
Lobster Shark, attorney at law.
That's right. Lobster Shark, they have people waiting to take your calls. Best lawyers in the business, man. The best lawyers in the business. They're just slashing prices over there. I watched the teaser for this right before we went live. Very carbon copy of the original, but doesn't make me want to see these movies any less. Of course, coming from director Rennie Harlin, who did what was the movie he did with Gina Davis when they were dating, and Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, geez. I had it, and now I forgot it. Action movie. Anyways. Yeah. Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Rennie Harlin directing, getting into the horror realm with a planned trilogy, with the first one coming at us May 17th, 2024. The Strangers, Chapter 1.
No way. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a teaser trailer out there. You can watch it on YouTube. Go check that out after the show.
Okay, I'm definitely in for this.
Yeah. So yeah, May 17th. That'll be coming at us. We talked about Eli Roth Thanksgiving. That's going to be getting a DVD and Blu-ray release very soon. Do I have the date on here? I do not. I apologize. I thought I did. The Wolfman movie. We're getting a bit of a casting change.
Yeah.
My notes are in shambles here. Here we go. Christopher Abbott is pictured here, and Ryan Gosling is out.
Wow.
The Wolfman movie, part of the Universal Monsters reboot that's been coming at us from Blumhouse. Lee Whannell, though, is from Invisible Man, is on to direct this one. Its release date is October 25th, 2024.
Nice.
Yeah.
That should be good.
I really liked the Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins one.
Me too. I think it got really a lot of flack for, yeah. I'm not sure what reason.
I don't know why either. I thought it was fantastic.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a fan of the franchise, I guess. I'm a fan of Evil Dead. I went and saw Evil Dead the musical twice. I thought it was great. So, I mean, I guess this could work. The Lost Boys is being turned into a musical. Patrick Wilson from The Conjuring fame is on as one of the producers.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see a musical feel out of this.
No.
I mean, it was hard to picture Evil Dead as a musical too, but
yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Are they just going to have that jacked up saxophone guy playing the whole time or what?
God, I hope so.
No.
That might be enough to get my ass in the seat.
We'd have to go review that.
All right. Yeah, I mentioned Evil Dead Rise and The Exorcist Believer probably being the two movies that had the biggest shoes to fill, the highest expectations of 2023. I think this one has the highest expectations of 2024 and the highest expectations of any horror movie ever made. Robert Eggers' remake of Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Nosferatu, the 1922 film. This one will star Bill Skarsgård, Lily Rose Depp, and Willem Dafoe, pictured here as vampire hunter Professor Albin Eberhard von Franz. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
This one has a Christmas 2024 release date.
Oh, man. Yeah,
I know
another
I'm
whole
going
year.
Christmas next year.
Oh, for sure.
Christmas Day. I will be there. This is an unofficial adaptation, of course, of Bram Stoker's Dracula. But Nosferatu to me is still, it's on the Mount Rushmore of horror movies.
Yeah, such a creepy character.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they take this.
Oh, I think it's going to be gold. When you have Dafoe and Bill Skarsgård and everything in there, man.
Saw. I mentioned Saw. We had Saw news. Saw 11 is already coming at us. This concerns me though. Writers Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger will not return.
Ooh.
I think I say it anytime I talk about this franchise. For a movie that it's a torture porn franchise.
Yeah.
It's gone 10 movies, but the writing has always been so good. That's what kept these movies intact.
The writing has constantly been solid in it.
Yeah. They said that fans fear not, that they will be pleased with the new team coming on board. No word yet of who that will be, but yeah, this definitely concerns me.
Yeah, same. That's not a good sign.
No. Orphan 3 is in very early development. The actor who plays Esther, Isabel Furman, said that she has had talks and is open to reprising her role, assuming the script is good.
What is it going to be, a prequel of the prequel? Like where?
How could she get younger?
I know. It was so weird how everyone had to wear lifts and everything like that, and clearly she was not 10 in that.
It was weird. Yeah, that was weird. They should have just deep-faked it or CGI'd it or something. Recast. I don't know. Smile. Just one of the great movies that have come out in the last couple of years. We know the sequel is on its way, and now we know that Aladdin star Naomi Scott has been cast as one of the stars of Smile 2.
Oh, nice. That should be very cool. Smile was one of my favorites last year.
Yeah, definitely. Friday. This is, the first new horror movie of the year, and I think our next episode will probably be talking about movies that are coming at us in 2024. And this is going to be one of the first ones because this comes out this Friday. What do you think, or have you seen any of the trailers or buzz about Night Swim?
I have not. No, I haven't seen much about this at all. My son mentioned something to me about it, and then I haven't really seen much about it.
Yeah, no, I have. I've been seeing it plastered a lot over social media and over my Google feed. I haven't really read too much into it. I don't think I want to going into this one. I want to go in with a clean slate on this one.
Yeah.
But from what little I have seen, it definitely has a creepy feel to it.
Oh man, water ones just freak me out. I could be in for a rough time with this one.
Yeah, man, but that's it. That's our show for today. We want to thank some of our guests that were on this year. Of course, Courtney Gain. We had a lot of fun sitting and chatting with him about his career. Go out, check out Safe Haven. That's his new LP. He's got a few albums out, so if you want, go check that stuff out. Yeah, the guy's just had such a great career, man.
He has.
Yeah,
he was such a good guest too.
Yeah, no, it makes it easy when we get really good guests, and we've been lucky. The guests we've gotten have been just fantastic.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Talking about fantastic guests, I had a chance to host this panel at Comic-Con. I asked him to come and do this show, and he said yes anyway. But Tyler Main, just a great guy. We had a lot of fun chatting with him as well.
Yeah, solid guy.
Mm-hmm. Another just fantastic career from wrestler to movie stardom. Been in some of the biggest franchises there are: X-Men, the Halloween franchise.
Oh man, for sure.
Yeah, and now he has a Main Entertainment, which is coming at us. He's got a couple movies under his belt: Compound Fracture and Penance Lane. So
yes,
go check out those. And his new project, you can no longer get in on the GoFundMe or the fundraiser, but definitely keep your eyes peeled for The Last Spartan Red Tape. This is a graphic novel coming to us. Basically, deals with the underground trafficking of our young people, and just the epidemic that it really is in our society today.
Yeah. You don't think it's like close to you. You think, this happens in bigger cities, New York. No, this is happening in your backyard.
No, I know people in law enforcement, and they said that Ontario and the Niagara region is one of the worst places in North America for human trafficking right now. So,
wow,
yeah,
that's pretty scary, man.
Yeah, and hopefully this does well, and because I think it has all the makings of a badass TV series.
That would be really cool, that character.
Yeah. And last but certainly not least, independent award-winning filmmaker Teresa Novatova. We mentioned her movie Night Siren. Just a great art house film noir. So yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, and if you're not, because I'm not typically that type of horror fan, I do enjoy I just enjoy a good movie, and then that's what this was. This was just a great movie.
Yeah, very well done. Like I was jaw dropped after watching it.
So thanks to her for coming on and talking to us about her movie. We look forward to her career. That's it, man. You got anything else going on?
Oh, right now, just trying to get healthy again, and just trying to feel better, and I'm going to start painting again, and that's about it right now.
Yeah. Well, we hope everyone had a safe and happy holidays. We hope that you don't come down with the sickness as Steve did, and we don't want to get thrown off the air. I can't play too much of that.
Demonetized. We're done.
Yeah, but we got New Year's coming up still, so please drink responsibly, get a ride, have a designated driver, be safe. We want to see everyone back in 2024. This being an off Thursday, we will see you again in 3 weeks with our what's coming up in 2024, because we got a great slate of movies coming at us, and we got opinions, man, and you're going to hear them whether you want to or not. It's the airing of grievances, people. So yeah, for Steve McGinnis, horror artist extraordinaire, I have been Krampus's little helper, the Metal Mennonite, and this has been another episode of Two Severed Heads. We'll see you in 3 weeks, everybody. Peace.